You just put everything in the gas pile right there. Well, hello there, sir.
Dr. Klasko.
Class went great. Everyone's just catching their breaths, wondering how they were expected to get through 5 rounds of what I told them to do.
Oh boy, what's today?
Today is deadlifts, 2 big sets of 13, and then 5 rounds for time of 15 goblet squats, 90 double unders, and 15 push-ups.
Woo!
Pretty tough to get through it in the time that we had today. We had about 15 minutes left. Take care, Stu. So maybe for noon, we'll rush us through a little bit faster and give people more time, but we only had 15 minutes for this today.
Damn, I'm excited.
Let me
That'll be a good workout.
get our Facebook going here. There it is. Boom.
You have a good weekend?
I did have a good weekend. We got out of town a little bit. Natalie had an unfortunate epiphany that it had been 200 days that she's been working from home because she started early, actually.
Wow.
She was just saying she's got to get out of town and go somewhere, see something else. And so we went on Saturday, we went up to Russian River.
I don't have a ton of people that went to the Russian River this weekend. You are the third friend of mine that went to the Russian River.
Yeah, and I'd never been. And we got a little bit of a late start because we only decided in the morning. And so we had to run around and grab stuff. See you later. Good work. Oh, okay. And yeah, so we took the dog, all 4 dogs, because there's one beach, Monte Rio, that is dog friendly.
Yes.
Off dog friendly. And
Yes.
so we got all 4 fucking dogs. Drove all the way up there. We only got there like 3 o'clock in the afternoon, but it was actually kind of nice because it was starting to cool off a little bit.
Right, you're starting to get the less intense sun.
Yeah,
Totally.
So we got that and it was fine. We found a little spot. All the dogs kind of simmered down and then like got into the water a little bit. See you later. Ajax, the big dog, is like a water dog. So he was immediately like in the water. All the small dogs were much more hesitant about it. But once they realized how comfortable it was, everybody took a little dip. So It was nice. It was really nice.
We got out of town as well. Friday evening or afternoon, we drove 4 hours out of town to this place called the Millsap Bar Campground.
I've heard of that.
Whew, it was awesome.
Yeah.
It was it's about a what was that city called?
It's by Oroville and Berry Creek.
It's in Berry Creek, but it's by the city Oroville. Like that's the closest little town to it.
Yeah.
So we're driving for about 3.5 hours, and the last 30 minutes of it was all this like windy road. You know, you're out of the city, not even passing gas stations, and then the road splits off, and it's a dirt road. But it's not like a dirt road. It's like a dirt road / kind of sort of a trail. Like you can get a 2-wheel drive car down it. Here's the irony. We're in the Compass.
Wow.
because like we were bringing Atlas and it has more room for gear. And we were like, we're just going to camp overnight. Like we're not going wheeling. And we're going down this thing. Matt, there was a ravine that was so built up that I pulled a tire in the air.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm like, it's hilarious right now because my Jeep that is made for this is parked in Oakland. So we got out there. I think the cool part that I liked about it was because it was such a far drive, there was no one out there.
Sure.
And it's right where these 3 rivers convene and like come together to make a bigger river. And we hiked up these waterfalls. Some of the most beautiful, like it wasn't actually a hike. It was more so like, all right, we're going to go in this direction and adventure.
I saw your either Instagram stories or Facebook posts or something like that. It looked really pretty.
It was really, really cool. So I'm glad that you got out of town as well.
Yeah. I like that kind of thing. Also, my wife does not. I mean, I love her to pieces, and it's great that we're not the same person. But like, she's more of a glamper than a camper. And so if I need some adventure, I need to like either solo or find another crew.
Yes.
But speaking of off-roading in your Compass, my best ever off-road excursion was in a Honda CRV. And my girlfriend at the time, I was living in Aspen, and you can just, I mean, there's roads everywhere, fire roads everywhere. It's insane. It's spectacular. My girlfriend wanted to see a bear. It was summertime, and so we were driving. I was like, let's go drive around and see if we can find a bear at night, whatever. And we ended up driving up this road.
You want a bear? I'll get you a bear.
We'll do a bear. I ended up crossing over the mountain ridge at night
In the CRV.
in a Honda CRV, all-wheel drive Honda CRV. River crossings, like I got it high-sided 2 or 3 times. I had no recovery equipment. There was no cell service. It was the most dangerous, stupidest four-wheeling thing I've ever done.
That's hilarious.
And the CRV was spectacular. Never got stuck. Got a little high-sided time to time, but made it from. And if you ever look it up on a map at some point, I went from Aspen to Steamboat Springs. Off-road. Off-road. Starting at 10 p.m.
Oh my gosh, you guys are nuts.
Yeah. We didn't get back till almost dawn. It was insane. I mean, it literally could have been one of those things where we got stuck and would have had to hike out of the mountains in the middle of the night.
Did you see a bear?
Not a single fucking animal.
Not a bear. No bears.
No bears, no animals. They're fucking loud. Like, we're not going to go see a bear. If you want to see a bear in Aspen, just go hang out quietly by a dumpster at night. That's where the bear is. Like, it was the dumbest thing ever. But I can relate to, like, being like, I've got the perfect vehicle. Why am I doing this right now? But sometimes those are fun, man.
I mean, it was hilarious. I loved it. It was a lot of fun. But yeah, man, if you ever want to go to Millsap Bar, it's a good spot. It was definitely worth the 4-hour drive out of the concrete jungle.
Yeah, we needed to do that. We needed to get out. Like, I love Oakland, I really do, but we needed to just change our scenery a little bit and see some trees. And I'd never been to Russian River before, actually. And it's gorgeous. It's like low elevation Tahoe. It just looks just like Tahoe.
Yeah, that's right.
So we need to do more trips like that. And the dogs did fine. It's a lot with 4 dogs. It's a lot. Our family is a lot. It's just too much. Let me make sure everybody's cleared out front, and then I'm going to do move, read, meditate. So if you want to get started with getting everybody going, if they're watching, we are streaming.
No, yeah,
right.
You're good. What's up, brother? How was training?
Dude, that shit was fun.
Here's some training.
Yeah. What's your wife?
Oh boy. Let me see if I can share it with you. It's gonna be. It's not nice to share. Password is 1A 821 D 4 AC 1.
Any of those capitalized?
No.
Probably just run a car real quick. I'm good to go.
Cool.
Be here, bro.
All right.
And I actually got my brother Jamal in town here today. He's going to join us as well.
Hey.
I think I told you that this Movie Meditate thing was also a module series. Jamal was actually one of the actors or people that was in the module series as well, which is kind of cool.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Good to meet you, sir.
Nice to meet you too. Are you also a Cairo or?
Yeah, I'm pretty much right there. Dylan's pretty much passing the baton from the Source Chiropractic.
So you work at the Source as well?
Yes, sir.
Oh, nice. I haven't been in there in the longest time just because of everything that's been going on.
Sure.
So I don't know some of the new faces, but yeah, we've been Sequoia and the Source have been working together for a while now.
Excellent. I can't wait to check out. I imagine you're the owner of Sequoia CrossFit.
I am. I'm the owner.
I can tell. I can get that vibration.
But yeah, come on in. Dylan will give you all the details and come on in here and sling some weights around, get some exercise on. We have a good time.
What's your name, by the way, sir?
Matt.
Matt. I'm honored. I'm Jamal.
Nice to meet you.
Good to meet you. Just gonna rent a car, figuring out a road trip today, so don't mind me.
Oh, nice. That should be fun.
Yes, sir.
All right, Matt, let's start with our standing flow. Go ahead, stack your ears over your shoulders, shoulders over hips. Hips over knees, knees over ankle, and take that big, full decompression breath starting at the stomach and rising all the way to the clavicle. Hold that space, squeeze the belly button towards the spine, pull the chin back, get a little bit taller, engage the glutes, squeeze the ground with your feet. Another big breath in. Exhale, hands rise up, curl the fingertips, thumbs pointing forward, forward shoulder circles. With these shoulder circles, start to engage the glenohumeral joint. That's actually the ball and socket part of the shoulder joint. And you can feel that right on the middle part of the humerus where it attaches, and try to spread your hands away from the shoulder sockets to create space in that joint. Nice intentional movements, and allow the hands to start to drift forward. Keep breathing tall. Keep anchoring the feet into the ground by gripping into the floor. Reverse the circles when you get to the middle. As you get to the outside, flip those palms facing up. Spread the fingertips away from the elbow pits. Reach the elbow pits out away from the armpits. And squeeze those thumbs together. Activate the rhomboids. Big open chest, big breath. Back to neutral. Forward shoulder circles again. Tighten the core as the hands start to drift overhead. Keep the glutes engaged. Keep the spine nice and tall. Shoulder blades are still anchored down into the back pockets even though the shoulders are rising up. Activating that entire posterior chain. Reverse the circles and bring it back down. Excellent. Hands come in front of us. Squeeze those fingertips together and pull those scapulas back. Nice long neck. 10 pounds of pressure in the hands. Activate the chest. And then relax those hands down to about 5 pounds of pressure. Open up to the right side on the inhale. Elbows the farthest point back. Exhale, hold that elbow and unhinge the shoulders. Inhale, open the hand. Exhale, stretch and reach. Inhale, close that back down. Exhale, squeeze the hands together, reset those scapulas, nice long neck, pull the chin back, open chest even though we're squeezing. Inhale, open to the left. Elbows the farthest point. Exhale, hold it there. Start to unhinge that shoulder. Start to explore opening that shoulder up. Inhale, hand goes. Exhale, stretch and reach. Inhale, close that back down. Exhale, reset the scapulas one last time. Nice long neck. Squeeze the chest. Hands drop at the side. We're going to do some leaning to the right and left. Left hand coming over top. Lean to the right. Switch sides. Back to the right. Crunch this time. To the left. Third movement, initiating motion from the hip, leaning that hip away. Switch sides. Excellent. Hands come overhead on the inhale. Lift with the rib cage and then exhale, forward fold. Inhale, hands over top. Lift with the rib cage and forward fold. Lift and reach. And forward fold. 2 more. Lift, get nice and tall. And forward fold. Last one, make it count. And forward fold, hold it down here. Let go of the hands and sway them side to side. Let go of the neck, give me some yeses and nos. On this inhale, come halfway up, hands come to the shins. Exhale, drop it all the way down. Forward fold just a little bit deeper. Grab your hands on the back side of the ankles and try to pull the torso down and get a nice deep stretch into that hamstring. Trying to tuck the head between the legs. Open up that low back. And then relax it to where you're just hanging. Let the hands come back up to the knees and slowly lift the torso up. Excellent. All the way up. Hands come overhead. Clasp those fingers together and let's start with our big halo. Nice big halo, initiating the motion at the shoulder joint. See how far back you can reach. Really opening up those shoulders for all the overhead snatches that you make us do. And reverse directions. For our circles today, try to go slow and see how intentional you can reach this stretch today. Now initiate the motion with the rib cage. So that halo should get bigger. Getting all corners of this motion. Switch direction. Excellent. Hands come back to your hips. And we're going to look back into extension with the neck. Down into flexion. Back into extension. Down into flexion. Keep that chest nice and wide. Back into extension. Down into flexion. Meet me at neutral. Lateral bend in your neck to the right. Neutral. To the left. Neutral. Right. Neutral. Left. Neutral. Rotate to the right. Center. Rotate left. Center. Back to the right. Center. And to the left. Center. Now some nice head rolls at your own speed, feeling anything that's sticky and breathing space into that part of the neck. Reverse the direction. Good, back to neutral. Let's continue our circles into the hips. Keeping the spine straight, we're focusing on the SI joint. Try to reach those hips around as wide as you can go into this circle. And reverse the direction. Bring your feet together. And now let's rock the hips out. Getting that wave-like motion up the spine. Focusing this motion into the ball and socket joint of the hips. Really feeling for the entire edges of that ball and socket joint. Reverse the direction. Excellent. Bend the knees, come down to the knees, and let's do some knee circles. Clicking and popping is okay. Might have some clicking and popping in the ankles as well. This is also a loaded ankle mobility drill. Reverse that direction. Bend those knees as much as you can, as much ankle dorsiflexion as you get out of it. Excellent. Go ahead and stand on up and get ready for our single leg flow. Stack the weight into the left leg. Lift that right leg off the ground and find your balance. Bend that right leg to a 90-90 position and start to roll the ankle out again. Switch the direction. Now close the hip down. Open it up. Close it down. Open it up. Back to neutral. Extend the heel behind you. A nice strong single leg hip hinge. Once you get that leg straight, let the hands start to meet the floor, and then fire through the quad, through the heel, straighten that leg nice and strong before bending the knee, and then reach the foot for the sky, fire through the glutes, nice big reach. Straighten it back out, bring the body all the way up, let the foot pass the floor, slow and controlled is the key, knee all the way to the chest. Excellent, drop that right leg back down. Reset your weight into the left leg, or into the right leg, lift the left leg up. Find balance. Bend that knee to a 90-90 position. Rotate the ankle. Reverse the direction. Close the hip down. Open it up. Close it down. Open it up. Back to the middle. Slow and controlled. Strong hip hinge. Extend that leg behind you. Hands touch the floor. Fire through the quad. Keep that heel the farthest point. Bend the knee. Reach for the sky. Straighten the leg again. Bring the body all the way up. Knee comes to the chest. Excellent. Drop the legs back down. Since I know we're doing deadlifts today, we're going to do a little bit of founders. So spread your feet a little bit past shoulder width apart. Outsides of your feet are parallel, so your toes are pointed slightly in. And we're going to start with squeezing the feet together, activating your adductors, the middle part of your thigh. From there, start to rotate your feet out without them moving, pulling the heels together, pushing the toes apart. Grab the ground with your toes. Start to engage the glutes. Legs should be shaking at this point. Now pull the chin back, open the chest, hands come down to your sides, and as if there was puppeteer strings from your hands to your glutes, you're going to keep your spine straight and pull the glutes back as your chest hinges forward, keeping that back engaged, keeping your chin pulled back, a nice long spine. When you feel the hamstrings engage, you can drop the hands and bring them in front of you to eye level. Once they're at eye level, pull those scapulas back and down to make sure that those rhomboids are engaged. And now we're going to do tug of war. Every inhale, we're reaching forward 2 inches. Every exhale, we're sitting back 1. We're going to elongate our posterior chain and engage everything at the same time. Inhale. Exhale, sit back. Inhale, reach. Exhale, sit. Inhale, reach. Exhale, sit and hold for 10. 5, 3, 1. Drop the hands. Slowly lift the body back up. Shake it out. Let's move to the floor. As we move to the floor, we're going to start in our kneeled position. Left leg forward, right leg is down. First, start to tuck the pelvis and engage that front part of your quad, that hip flexor. From here, hands come overhead. Nice long spine again. Pull that chin back, anchor those scapulas down. As we inhale, we're going to lean to the left. Exhale, rotate to the right. Inhale, reach. Excellent, come back to neutral. Inhale, go into extension. Exhale, come into flexion. Inhale, extend, open up that front body. Exhale, flex, and make sure you tuck the pelvis. Nice big core stretch. Inhale, open. Exhale, flex. One more open. One more flex. Let the hands come down inside that left foot. Right leg comes back. We're in world's greatest stretch position here. As you drop into this position, try to drop those hips down, open that chest up. Right leg should be in a nice, straight, strong line. And we're going to open up left hand first. Inhale, open to the left. Exhale, hold that hand in the air and reach a little bit taller. Inhale, bring the hand back down. Exhale, drop the pelvis. Open up those hips a little bit more. Inhale, right hand's going up. Exhale, hold it up there. Inhale, drop that back down. Exhale, open the pelvis just a little bit more. Drop that right knee to the ground. Left hands come on top of that left knee. Lift the body up. Switch legs. Right legs forward, left legs back. In a knee position to begin with. Hands come overhead. Tuck that pelvis and start to open up that hip flexor. Inhale, lean to the right. Exhale, rotate left. Inhale, reach. Exhale, relax. Inhale, extend. Exhale, flex. Inhale, extend. Exhale, flex. Inhale, extend. Exhale, flex. Tuck that pelvis. Last one, extend. And flex. Hands come all the way down to inside that right foot. Extend the left leg nice and strong. Drop the pelvis down. Lift the chest up. Open up that right groin. Excellent. Next inhale, hands coming up. Right hand's going to the sky. Exhale, reach, reach, reach. Inhale, drop that hand back down. Exhale, drop the pelvis. Inhale, open to the left. Exhale, hold it there. Inhale, drop that back down. Exhale, drop the pelvis, open the chest. Last chance, get a nice big stretch in this position. Excellent. Drop the left knee. Hands come on top of the right knee. Lift the body up. Drop, bring that right knee back. Go into child's pose. In child's pose, really open up those lats. Sit the glutes back into the heels. Open up that low back. And walk the hands out to the left. Stretching the right side of your body, sit into the right heel. Walk the hands out to the right. Sitting into the left heel, stretch the left side of the body. Excellent. Meeting you up in a quadruped position. From here, we're going to do a few cat-cows. Inhale, extend the back. Exhale, tuck the pelvis, arch the back, pull all the air out. Inhale, pull that air in. Exhale, push it out. Inhale, arch the back, pull the hands towards the knees. Exhale, push the hands away from the knees. Tighten the core. One more inhale. And your final exhale. Meet me back at neutral. And from here, we're going to lift the knees up and get into our charge position by coming back. As we come forward, right knee's going to the left elbow. And then as we come back, we're opening up that right side. Come back forward, right knee, right elbow. And then reset back into the charge. Left knee going to the right elbow. Lift up in the air. Left knee, left elbow. Back into the charge. Right knee, left elbow. Lift it up. Right knee, right elbow. Back into the charge. Remember to keep breathing. Left knee, right elbow. Lift that foot to the sky. Left knee, left elbow. Back to the charge. One more round. Right knee, left elbow. Lift it up in the air. Right knee, right elbow. Back to the charge. Left to right. Lift it high, make it count. Left to left. Back to the charge. Drop those knees down. Immediately back into another child's pose. Excellent. Come on up. Flip yourself over into the crab. Crab position, lift the glutes off the ground. Open that chest up, keep the spine nice and straight. And we're gonna do our cross body movement. So right hand comes up, comes across the body. Right elbow, right knee. Reach for the sky. Reset. Left hand comes across the body, touch the ground. Left elbow, left knee. Reach. And bring it back around, reset. Follow it with the right hand. Touch the ground. Right elbow, right knee. Lift. And reset. Follow it. Left hand. Left elbow, left knee. Reach. And reset. One more round. Right hand come across the body. Right elbow, right knee. Lift and reach. Make it count. Last lateral body stretch. And then drop it around. Follow with the left hand. Final stretch over here. Excellent. Drop it around. And right here, a nice bridge. Lift that pelvis up. Open the front side of your body. Open the chest. Let the chin get long. And then drop it all down. Let's get ready for breath work. There you go, Jay. There you go, buddy. It does. All right, Matt and anyone catching this on Facebook or the recording, breath work for this week, we're gonna get back into our Wim Hof routine. And so each day this week, we're gonna do 2 rounds of Wim Hof. If you wanna follow along and keep working on this on your own, you're welcome to check out Wim Hof online. There's a ton of stuff on YouTube for you to learn how to get even better at this. Quick refresher, we're gonna be doing 33 breaths all together on the breathing with a full big inhale and a passive relaxed exhale. On that exhale, you're not gonna be focusing on how much air you can blow out, you're just gonna let it go. On the inhale, you're gonna try to pull as much air into your system as you can. We'll do this 33 times, and on that 33rd breath, when you let it all go, you're gonna hold on empty for as long as you can. The idea for this is that we're training our ability to go into a stress response without getting stressed out. The body often, when it experiences a stressful situation, it just reacts. And so what we're training here is our ability to not have any oxygen in a very stressful situation for the body, but to stay relaxed. And so I challenge you, when you're feeling that need to breathe, try to just ease into it a little bit longer. When you get to the point that your body's shaking and your head's all, your face is squeezing tight, take a breath in, hold that breath for 15 seconds, and then let it go and return to normal breathing. We'll do 2 rounds. I'm gonna cue on 20, 30, and then of course the final breath, so we can kind of stay on pace. The rhythm for the breathing is gonna be something like this. Where you're pulling it in and letting it go. You can do this sitting up or laying down. Today, I'm going to lay down. And if you do want to get a timer to time yourself for your breath hold, you're welcome to do that as well, so you can kind of track your growth. Go ahead and start to tap into your body. We just moved to find the ideal tension state, to move anything that was stuck, to strengthen anything that was weak, to get the blood flowing throughout all pieces of our body. Now we're going to breathe to reach an altered state of consciousness so that we can receive in the meditation what Spirit has for us. So start to connect to your body. If you're sitting, stack your ears over your shoulders and your shoulders over your hips. Sit tall in your sit bones. And then micro-tune your system so that you can just float in space. If you're laying down, let go of your feet, let go of your knees, let go of your hips. Relax your shoulders and your neck, relax your forehead. Let your body start to feel heavy and grounded. A couple slow breaths to ease the system. Starting in 5 seconds. Here we go. That's 10. $20. Three more. Final breath. Flowing right into our second round. With these 33 breaths, go a little bit bigger. We'll slow the cadence down just a hair so you can get that full inhale. The intention here is to relax into the breath. 33 breaths, holding on empty on that final breath for as long and as deep as you can travel. Here we go, 33 breaths. That's 10. That's 20. Three more. Final breath. Wow. Moving directly into meditation. Feel the stillness. Settle into your body. Settle into your being. The beautiful piece of breath work is that ability to experience more of who you are. To dive deep into self and to pull back the gems that lie deep within the foundation of your soul and your being. Imagine yourself floating along a nice, calm river. This river moves ever so slowly and so peacefully. And it's full of salt that allows you to feel like there is no gravity. You can float in this river and fully let go and feel fully supported. As you float down this river, you feel your body begin to embody the flow state. You feel your mind begin to embody the flow state. You feel all of who you are in flow and in harmony with this river. The air that you breathe flows into your lungs and fills your chest cavity with life. The air that you exhale breathes out any negativity, any displeasurable emotions, any disempowering beliefs. The air you breathe in flows in, rejuvenating love and peace and abundance. It's that clean air, that natural air, that air that is freshly created and given oxygen from all the trees that surround this river. And that oxygen goes straight into your lungs, enriches the alveoli, and it goes into the blood which flows through your body. Feel that flow. Feel the blood rush all the way through your body, down the arms, into the hands, down the legs, into the toes, up the neck and into the head. That fresh, rejuvenated blood full of oxygen. Feeling the flow of energy move through your body. The electrical impulses from your nervous system firing through, activating all of the organs and the tissues and the cells to work together in harmony. And at this moment, you realize that the harmony that exists in the nature outside of you also exists in the nature inside of you. That the harmony in the nature in this stream that you are flowing down is mirrored perfectly as the stream of blood flows through your body without any interference, with perfect flow. You realize the connection between the nature and yourself with your breath. As you breathe in that clean oxygen, and as you exhale the vital carbon dioxide that the trees and the plants need to create more life. You recognize that you are an individuated unit of consciousness here to experience life and a part of the whole. You are both unique and individual and powerful and mighty and magnificent and beautiful and wondrous and a one of a kind. And you are also a piece of the collective, a piece of the nature, an integral part of this earth. You are not here to experience this earth, you are of the earth. And so by feeling in the flow state of this river, you can remember that you are part of the flow, that you are nature floating down this river just as the fish float down the river. Allow your mind to connect your body to Mother Gaia. Allow your mind to connect your body to Father Sky. Feel deeply connected to all of it. Feel that flow state outside of you and inside of you. Feel it all. Embrace it all. Cherish it all. And remember that this flow state is only a snap away. As you interact in life in this concrete jungle today, remember that you still are nature. Remember that you are still breathing in clean air, even through the smells of the city. Remember that you are an individuated unit of consciousness, unique, powerful, beautiful, one of a kind, and that you are also a part of the collective, an important piece of the whole, an important piece that allows life to continue forward. Today, let your choices be guided by nature and what is in harmony with nature. Listen to your body, listen to your spirit, and allow your mind to align the two. Feel abundant, feel free, feel flow. Begin to wiggle your fingers and your toes. Coming back into this room. Coming back into the physical body. And that will conclude Move, Breathe, Meditate. For those of you that caught this on Facebook, thank you, thank you, thank you. For those of you that caught this recording, I hope it served you well. Thanks for being here. We do this Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, 8 a.m. And it's always a pleasure to facilitate this opportunity with you guys. Take care. Have a great Tuesday. Peace.